Hey, it's Nick here from Seven Figure Physio. Wanted to talk about one of my clients this week. It's an interesting case study, and it's a theme that I see over and over again amongst physiotherapists, physical therapy clinic owners, chiro clinic owners, osteos, etc. This guy is a highly experienced physiotherapist. He has a great business already, and he has a great team. But there was huge gaps in his diary. His key thing is customer service and creating like absolute five-star experience for anyone that comes in. He's the most expensive physiotherapy clinic in his area. And with that, he prides himself on like a 9.8 satisfaction ranking. Now, that is the KPI that he measures, his key performance indicator, what matters to him. The issue with that is that the only people that are going to reply to his net promoter score, so net promoter score is you send out an automation out after 1 to 3 sessions to say, how did we do out of 10? And those people that generally had a good experience will reply with a 9 or a 10. Those people that are, meh, it was all right, just probably won't reply. And someone that's really pissed off will probably reply. But that doesn't happen very often. So most people just get up and leave. So what was interesting with this is that his average is 9.8. His team's average is 9.6. Yet one or two of his physios had diaries of 60% full, and they'd been there for 6 months to a year. So that doesn't really correlate, whereas everyone else was full. So I delved deeper and I said, what is everyone's patient visit average? And to be honest, he couldn't answer that. And it's not something he measured. And the thing with patient visit average is that people, particularly physios, physical therapists, think, I don't want to overtreat. But to be honest, after 20 years of owning a physiotherapy clinics and being privy to a shitload of other physiotherapy clinics' KPIs, I can tell you now, the quality of the physio is directly proportionate to their PVA. So if they've got a high PVA, they're probably a very good physio. And if they've got a shitty PVA, they're probably a terrible physio. And that is proven time and time again. I got him, and this took a bit of convincing because he didn't want to do this at first because one, it's luggage and admin to go do it. And two, I think he knew what he'd find. So I pushed for him for a couple of weeks to go do it, and he made it a priority, and I just kept going until he'd done it. And he came back with a better score. I call it a scoreboard with the retention rate, cancellation rate, whether patients were pre-booked, et cetera, et cetera. But for me, the PVA is the thing that I wanted to know because I could tell a lot from that, and the cancellation rate. So anyway, he came back to me, and one of his physios had a PVA of 2. Right? So every new patient that comes in is seen twice on average, when the next lowest person was 6 and the next lowest person was 7.8, then 11, and then 12.3 or something like that. But the amount of new patients that this one physio had seen was 3 times that of anyone else. And you have a bunch of those people walking around just not feeling your clinic. If someone comes twice for something, everyone knows how long an injury takes to heal, and they're only coming twice, that they're just not happy with the service. Something's either going on with the language. Mostly it's language. Mostly it's the initial consultation and the planning around it, but something is going wrong. And if he could fix that one hole of a PVA of 2, then he's going to have a full diary. He's going to have an absolute full diary. He just needs to fix the problem with that one physio. And we have a bunch of modules that we have in terms of how to train the initial consultation, how to create gold standard treatment journeys for all your top conditions, how to measure the scoreboard, how to diagnose problems with the scoreboard. I just thought it was interesting. It's just a thing that I've been seeing a lot lately. No one seems to be measuring the performance of their team. And honestly, every time diagnosing and then fixing those problems is half the solution. But if you want to know more about what we do as a group, our community and coaching, the link to everything is in the description below. It's cheaper than you think. Owning a physiotherapy clinic, physical therapy clinic is bloody lonely. Being surrounded by legends and people that pump your tires up and help you when you're down is the way to go. So click on the link and subscribe, Seven Figure Physio. I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers.